this is my personal review of Erling Haaland, what he's done for me personally, and how much I appreciate him as a footballer. Man, have to destroy Man United on the day that we play them anyway. When we first see Haaland, we meet him at Borussia Dortmund. It is still Football Manager 2022. I understand, bruv. He hasn't made that move to City yet. However, I have got to say, boy, I have moved him to City for about 2 years. So I'll be using that for reference for the review. But for now, this is what he looks like, yeah. So you can see, physically, he's still amazing already. Like, for this 21-year-old, to have physicals like this, the only thing that he's missing right now is agility. And that's still only on average by 1. So right now, he's the perfect player physically, let's be real. Mentally, I would still say he's probably the perfect player mentally as well. The reason why is because 20 determination, he's willing to do anything just to get the ball into the back of the net, yeah. Under pressure, composure. When you mix that with the finishing, which is 18, it's ridiculous, bruv. Under pressure, anticipation. We already know when the ball's when he's running onto the ball, he's going to be the one to win it because he's got the mad anticipation. He's got the composure to get that ball as well. He's brave. He's not scared of no one. Everyone knows, bruv. Man like Haaland. And the best thing for me in the mentals, which I believe should be 20. Off the ball, his off the ball movement, everyone knows in real life, yeah, the guy's got pace, but when a team plays a low block, how does he still manage to get in behind? How do you think? Because his off the ball movements just it's just that ridiculous, mate. It just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't add up at all, bruv. And yeah, technically he is amazing. That pivot, 15, 10, 8, 14 vision, 13 passing is still a very good pivot for a striker that is notorious for just banging goals, bruv. You get me? First touch, amazing, and he can dribble with flair already. So yeah, let's see what he looks like after he's had a bit of surgery. You get me? All right. So bear in mind, this is only 2 years into the future. Yeah. 2023 December. So about to be 4 years, but still. Listen. So basically, about to be 3 years, but yeah. So basically 3 years of development, and this is where Haaland is at the top of his game with no injuries. It looks like this. So he's kept his pace. His agility has gone up by 3. Yeah, that's amazing as well. Balance going up, and strength is probably stayed the same. Still physically ridiculous. Yeah. Mentally, composure's gone up to 18. He's got 18 finishing and 18 composure. Under pressure, he's unstoppable. First touch has now been 17 with 16 dribbling and 17 flair. That's a winger. And he's got that as a striker, bruv. You get me? And then, yeah, the pivot has gone up to 60, 10, 60 vision and 14 passes. So, yeah, for people that only think that Haaland can only just... Actually, no, I don't think anyone thinks that he only scores goals. Well, anyway, in the game, he can do everything, like, to a very high level after 2 or 3 years, which is amazing. And 15 jump reach, 15 heading is still very good as well. Now, for the striker role for him, yeah, the one that I always use and the one that I always recommend that you use for Haaland is advanced forward. The reason why is because, as you can see, when he was 21, yeah, he could already dribble, he could already pass, so he's already good enough to create for his teammates, innit? So you might as well have made him an advanced forward, but that's not me taking away from the fact that he'll be an amazing target forward because physically he's amazing. He'll be an amazing poacher because if he gets his own goals, he's got amazing off the ball composure and finishing to play that poacher role. Pressing forward, it could still work, but I don't think he's got the mental ability right like that for a pressing forward, if you see what I mean, because there's a lot of them with mad work rate, determination, aggression. If I look at Haaland's card, yeah, 13 work rate, 20 determination, 13 aggression, still good, but it's not of that ilk that we know it could be, so that's why I wouldn't say that. Trequista, dependent on the team that you have around him, you could get away with it. That's dependent on the team you have around him. If you have a strong team around him, yeah, it would work, bruv. But if he's playing for a weak team, I don't think you should be playing with a Trequista as Erling Haaland, because he does need a team to carry him like that. False 9, it could work because he has got the creativity, because he can do literally anything, yeah. But I think you can get much more out of him as an advanced forward. I didn't mention deep playing forward because I just don't think that will work, similar to a false 9. But yeah, advanced forward is the best role for Haaland. So the thing that we really care about with our players is their consistency, yeah. The thing that you can't knock this guy for is his consistency. The reason why I say this is because if you was to sign him, he will be averaging at least a goal a game for you, as long as you put him as the advanced forward role. That's the one that I know is confirmed. That's the one I know solidified. As you can see, almost every single game, he will hit the back of the net, bruv, you get me, without even failing. It's rare that he doesn't score, I'm not going to lie, whether that be a penalty or whatever it is, he's scoring, bruv. In terms of the negatives with Haaland, yeah, I tried to find them, I couldn't. I asked the game to find them for me. They gave me nonsense, bruv. So let me tell you what the game said. They said Haaland fits more in a secondary group than he does the core social group. So they're talking about the dynamics of the squad, the hierarchy. he's still within there, and he's still, well, for me, he's a vice captain, but that ain't got nothing to do with anyone else. Listen, I'm not going to say he's got a toxic personality or anything in this game. He'll get on well with your players. So I don't know what that thing's talking about. And the other con, it says, can only play in one position. That's because we've only known him to be in one position. But I guarantee if you was to make him another player, like a right winger or a left winger, I'm not saying you should do it, but I'm just saying because it hasn't been tested doesn't mean it's impossible, innit? So yeah, he's got no weaknesses, bruv. In terms of how much you'll get to use him on average, yeah, I haven't really seen too many. Then again, what I'm about to say is really based on luck, but I do kind of think like the Football Manager community knows that he's not really that injury prone, yeah. Well, you can see he does get a couple knocks here and there in it, but I don't see anything major. The most is a couple weeks in it. So yeah, I wouldn't say he's injury prone. I would say he does get knocked around and he will be gone for a couple weeks here and there, but it's nothing season threatening. He'll still get the golden boot, bruv, trust me. Alright, so for me, he's played 76 games since I've signed him, yeah, and he has got 74 goals. That is ridiculous, you get me? That's pretty much every time he touches the pitch, yeah, he's doing something in it. So yeah, that's why I appreciate him. Alright, so the bit that you've been waiting for is just to see him in action, so I'm going to show you right now. So for example, look at him. You can see, you just saw that movement right there, bruv. He's getting in behind all the time. Let me show you why he's fake, yeah? This is not physically possible. No human on earth should be able to do this. From that angle, look at what he does, bruv. He goes through the bruv. Bring that back, bruv. Man went through the defender. I don't care. He went through the defender, banged it in, bruv. You get me? That's what he does. You get me? Obviously, it's not just goals, bruv. Man can get the cheeky little back heel assist them as well, bruv. You get me? It's not hard. And yeah, set pieces in the air. He's a madman as well. He's a madman in the air. I can't even lie to you. Even when the beast is wounded, he's still a beast, bruv. Look at this. He linking up in his own play, bruv. We got a little Bernardo Silva running on that left wing, yeah. In that positioning, in that box, bruv. Unstoppable, as always. How many times in real life do you see this situation, yeah? Cool. I've slowed it down for you. You can see Haaland, he's got a man on him. Man on him. He looks away 1 second. Go. That happens all the time, I swear. Alright, this one, we're starting a little bit deep. Look at Haaland right there. You saw that run. Don't tell me you didn't see that run, bruv. Look at this. You can see. Wait, let me bring it back a little bit more, yeah? You can see. Look at him. Right in behind, you can see. Watch. Starts running. There's no point, bruv. From this forward, there's no point. Round the goalkeeper, put it at top bins, bruv. He's just something stupid. Tell you. Listen, this kind of goal right here, I believe this is trademark goal. Now I'm going to show you and you'll understand immediately. Loses out to a header. Gets one long ball. Look, he started running already. Gone. No one is catching this guy, bruv. 1-on-1. Bang it. No chance, bruv. You get me? Yeah. He's just ridiculous, innit? Like, you can't stop him. He's too fast. He's too strong. You just can't stop the guy. Overall, yeah, this is one of the best players in the world, yeah? And he is literally in this game one of the best players, innit? And I can't wait for FM23 because I have to do at least one Haaland review every year. I have to, innit? Because he's just so ridiculous, and anyone that signs him, you're blessed because he'll take care of you. Trust me. This guy single-handedly probably won me the Champions League, won me the league. He just carries everyone, bruv. And yeah, you definitely feel his presence when he is there, and you feel the lack of presence when he's gone, bruv. I'll tell you that. But yeah, that is the Haaland review. Damn, that's what he looks like after 5 years. It's ridiculous, bruv. 19 composure. You see, it just keeps going up and up. I'm still shocked that off the ball stays 18. It should be that should be 20. I'm not gonna lie. That's one thing FM22, 23, I have to see. That has to be 20. But yeah, if you like the video, subscribe to continue to expect me. I'll see you next episode, bruv. Safe.